The North Atlantic right whale is one of three critically endangered species of white whales that live along the Atlantic Ocean. They normally live along the coastal waters of the poles in the summertime, feeding off of the zooplankton that come up to the surface to eat the phytoplankton, gaining hundreds of pounds every day during the entire summer in order to prepare themselves for their migration in the winter. One of the reasons for this migration in the winter time is because there's almost no phytoplankton in the waters that they normally live in the winter time, because there's not enough sunlight available for them to perform photosynthesis. As a result, the zooplankton will not have a source of food. It will not show up to the surface. The whales must be then forced to migrate or starve to death due to the lack of a food source. The whale must always have a healthy diet of zooplanktons in order to maintain homeostasis in the harsh cold waters of the northern Atlantic. The process of homeostasis requires a tremendous amount of energy. As a result, they always must have a constant diet of zooplanktons. In the winter, they migrate to the warmer waters near the equator in order to breed with one another. The problem that seismic blasting poses to this course of migration is that the proposed blast zones are in the waters where the whales annually breed. When they reach their breeding grounds, they find a potential mate and have a single calf. The North Atlantic right whales and other baleen whales follow the K strategy of reproduction, and this plays a major role in why the whale calves have a higher chance of survival. The mother only has one calf, but she spends a lot of her resources and time and effort on her only child. Inside their mother's womb, the whale fetus is constantly supplied with nutrients, such as carbohydrates through the umbilical cord and the placenta. However, larger molecules such as lipids or fats cannot be diffused through the placenta due to their sheer size. This would prevent the offspring from being able to stay warm enough to survive in the harsh, cold waters near the poles. In addition, less energy is needed to keep the mother and the child warm in the warmer waters as compared to the colder waters. From this data, it can be concluded that migration from the colder waters of the northern Atlantic to the warmer waters is an absolute necessity in the breeding process for baleen whales such as the North Atlantic right whale.